Okay, we got a Cat 420D, and a very common problem with these is the muffler rots off right in here on the top, and it'll break off, and you got to generally replace this. You could just weld this up if you were a private guy and wanted to save money on a muffler, but for what we do, it's just better for us just to replace it, because a lot of times it gets welded up and then it just cracks again. So I lube up those bolts the first thing I do. Those ones look like they're in pretty good shape, but sometimes they get pretty rusty and they're hard to get off. So that's the first thing that I do when I pop the hood on it. And they put a bolt back in here right behind this clamp, and you got to use a wrench to get in there and get that off, because you want to get this side of this panel off. And so I'll do a quick little video here, try to catch as much. I love our oiler. He leaves us lots of grease and dirt around the oil, and then fills this up with oil and then goes down into there. Also on this machine, if you look down inside there, right there, you got a little bit of play. There's a lot of oil there, so we got to replace a gasket on top of that. So anyway, I'm gonna get the hood off and get this baby opened up, and we'll come back. Okay, before I remove this muffler, there's two bolts in the back there that hold this bracket. This bracket holds the hose for the filler neck, and you can see it is loose in there because the muffler got broke right here, and you can see how it moved around and caused more than one problem. So okay, a little wrap up. New muffler is all installed. I always put this on last. Well, this is mounted on, gives you something to press down against. I fixed this down in there, put a new hose clamp down in there. Kind of see it. And while I'm in here, you always want to check these. They're nice and loose, and we got lots of adjustment here. So we'll tighten those up a little bit and wrap this one up and move on to the next one. New hose clamp on there. So all of that was caused by a loose hose clamp, and we'll go ahead and wrap this one up.